So as we're waiting to get started, I wanted to run a few things by you. One, I'm CJ. I am the social media manager and art director. I'm one person out of the amazing marketing team that we have here at Akana. And we'll be discussing what's going on with the app, of course, and other things. I will be giving an idea on my portion of what I have going on in the app and what I've been tasked with for you all as well. I'm encouraging right now, as we are waiting to get started, if you guys have not followed Akana Global on Instagram, if you guys have one of those, please make sure you do. Akana Global, it is the same as the Facebook, so make sure you guys are doing that. Also, if you guys already have content, if you guys are already showcasing the Akana brand, even if it says Wakana, please make sure you hashtag Akana. Oh, let's go, Florida in the house. Oh, okay. Please make sure you're hashtagging Akana Lifestyle or Akana so I can identify you all and repost you, because it's nothing to do some free reposting. That's just more money from all of us. Oh, snap it. More Boston. Okay, I love it. My husband has clients in Boston. I love Boston.
And I have to ask this question. For those of us that don't know nothing about how to do that, you will be training us how to do that?
I'm so sorry. Who asked that question?
This is Shirley McLaurin in Chicago. Diamond 5 in the making.
Hey, Diamond 5 in the making. You better state that. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I'll be training everyone as we go through this process. There's a few things that we do need to get in place, and as far as structure and organization, before I can just start going on with tasks for you guys, because I want to make sure I'm organized myself. But to answer your question, yes, I will be training all of you all, which is why also I'm on this call, to give you guys an understanding of what my piece is within the app.
Because again, when you don't know, you're learning. I need to learn how to do all that on Instagram, hashtag, and all that. Okay.
Okay. I will make sure. Let me see if I can pull up something on. Let me see if I can pull up Instagram, and then I can show you guys how to do some of that in real time.
Hey guys, and we're going to start momentarily, but so thank you, CJ, for jumping in and helping them navigate their social media. So that is so awesome. And hopefully everybody on this line has already followed us. So CJ, you put the plug in and make sure you're sharing it. So great.
What's CJ's last name?
Gilmore.
Thank you. That's my number one Shiro over there. Okay. Hey, my number one Shiro, how are you?
Hey, dear, you talking to me, baby?
Yeah, who else would I be my number one Shiro but you?
Oh, you're too sweet. Right? Hey,
no, too true.
Oh my goodness, guys. I am excited. We got a lot of great things and we're going to learn a lot tonight. So we kind of have a couple of phases this is going to happen in. So for those of you who, like you said, Shirley, we need to learn a little bit and then grow from there. It's going to be bit by bit, so it's not going to be overwhelming. I got Christian online as well. So you got the whole Akana corporate posse on the line. You got Christian, you got Raj, you got CJ. Oh my God. Yay. Yes, you're in good hands. So you guys are going to be
right.
Yes. So let me do this then. Did you want to show your Instagram real quick, CJ, before we kick it off?
Yeah, I actually, if you didn't mind, I'm just going to show you guys from my personal Instagram how to search and how to hashtag and tag someone. I'm going to show you an example because technically on the computer, Instagram will not allow you to do that. Facebook will, but Instagram will not allow you to do that. Thank you, Christian, for putting the handle in the chat. So if anyone wants to know what the handle is again, please refer to the chat box. It is Akana Global. Akana Global. We should make that the hashtag Akana Global. Look at that. Coming up with ideas while we're on the phone.
Akana Global. Okay.
Yes, Akana Global. So I'm going to share my screen real quick and show you guys. Okay, excuse me. I follow a couple of people, a few other influencers, so you're going to see that. So let me see. I will go on. I'll just click on hers real quick. So when you go and you click on, let's see. We're going to go search. And I will say this because from a computer standpoint, so that's good that I'm showing you on a computer because it lets you know you can't do certain things. Now, you will see the follow button. You will see the message. You'll see, let me click this off real quick. Sorry, guys. Sorry. There's a lot of things on my screen, so I can't, okay, there we go. So when you're following someone, or excuse me, when you're going to follow someone, there will be all of these suggestions here, or it'll pop out with their suggestions. These are their highlights, but it will pop out a whole bunch of suggestions. I'm already following her, and you'll see who's connected to that person. And so what you could do, if you know that you have mutual friends and you technically wanted to get in contact with that person. Uh-oh, I have no idea what happened. Was that me?
No, that was me. I'm sorry. I'm adding permissions. I'm sorry. I took
No,
your
you're
permission
fine.
away.
You're
I'm sorry.
totally
I put it
fine.
back. I put it back. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Look, my computer glitches, so I thought it was me. But when you're following someone, you could technically go to their page. You can understand that they have the same likeness. There we go. They like the same things, you know? So when it comes down to your algorithm, you want to watch what you're liking. And I'm showing you her because she's a DJ. She's an influencer as well, but she's also a DJ. She's a model as well. I know her through DJing because I go to different events. And so if you are constantly liking pictures of this person, but you will not actually get in contact with them, there is no reason for you to actually continue to, I'm saying this from a business standpoint, to like them from your business page, because you're gonna be inspired by the wrong things, meaning you're gonna be like, wow, my content never looks like this. Your content is not gonna look like this because technically, this is not where your head is, where your audience, you know, what your audience is in your head. You know, you have to really think about that. So when you go, you're gonna wanna search, all right? And one of the most popular hashtags is wellness. Wellness. And we're just gonna click on wellness journey. I will have all these hashtags ready for you all as well. Now you're gonna see a whole bunch of different things. But the reason I want you to search the hashtag is because you're gonna get inspired and the algorithm is going to start showing you things within your hashtags that you're using. And so obviously you may not like some of these, which is fine, but you may find a business that's particularly the same as yours, and look at how they're doing it. So let's just go here and do essential oils. You know, you may not like this, but you have an idea of how this works for other people. And now you're gonna jumpstart your algorithm on your page to start your mental inspiration. And when I say the algorithm, I tell you all those little things that you see, you're like, why am I looking at this monkey jumping off of some tractor? It's because you liked and looked at too many of your friends' videos that they sent you on Instagram or through Facebook. And so it veers your path off. So when you're in the business mind state, you always want to eat it, live it, breathe it. So anytime you're searching on Instagram, if it's not your personal page, on your business page, you want to make sure you're sticking to that brand. And so I'm going to end it here because I can't show you the phone version of how to do the hashtags like I want to. So I'm going to hit search. As I said, we're going to do wellness, or let's just do CBD. Let's see what comes up with CBD. And I'm telling you, a whole bunch of CBD stuff is going to pop up in my algorithm. Like as I've been working on the Instagram, it already has. It's been crazy. Okay, I have no idea who this guy is. But my point is, you want to make sure that you are searching things that's relevant to your business to also inspire you and also inspire your timeline and your algorithm. And it will actually drive people to your page. And will also show up in your page more often because we're using the same wording. Okay, SEO is so important all across all platforms anytime you're talking about Akana and your personal business. So I know it's probably a lot, but I hope that helped a little bit. And again, I will go further into this later, but if you have questions, please feel free. If you're like, oh my God, this didn't help, that's okay too. Stop this. I don't know how to change. Somebody stop it.
Oh, no, that was great. I'm going to share. Well, you know what? Can we do this, Christian? There we go. But that was great, CJ. I think that's a great tip. I think a lot of people are realizing that they're probably turning business away because they're not liking and sharing things that are relevant to their brand, right? So you can attract more business if you get dialed into your own type of interest. So I love that. So that's awesome. Good tip. Give it up for CJ. She's always giving us a phenomenal nugget. So we're going to hear from CJ again. We're going to jump right into our special video that we prepared for this call. And again, you're going to hear from several of our corporate teammates who've been really instrumental in helping to put this awesome app together. So let's go ahead and share my screen real quick. I'm going to optimize the sound so we can make sure you guys hear the video. Let's see here. Okay, great. And we're going to skip right past that and get right into the video. So one moment. And so big announcement for those of you who are on Google Play Store, you can actually download the app today. If you're on an iPhone, it's going to be just a little bit of a delay, and we'll talk about why there's a little delay with the actual iPhone. Apparently, Apple has a little bit of restrictions when it comes to certain things you can say or not say about CBD, and so they're working with our app team to clean that up so that we can actually post that. Most likely, they said it should be available tomorrow, but again, if you're on Android, the good news is you can start downloading the app today, okay? And so let me go ahead and start the training, and then we're gonna bring up each one of our phenomenal app team. So here we go, guys. Take your notes. You're gonna hear just some quick updates from Sarah. She's been our lead, helping us to bring this all together. So here we go.
Welcome to the first version of the Kana app. We're super thrilled to have this app. It's super innovative, and it's going to have so many resources, training, and so many dashboards. So this is the main screen of the app. Right now, there's the back office, ranks, calendar, contacts, and news. These are 5 different tiles that you can select when wanting to look at something within your business. At the bottom, you will notice that there are 3 bars. That's the main screen. There's a speedometer, which is your dashboards. There's a bell, which is the notifications, and then the gear is your settings to know that you're in your account and all of that. So first comes first, the office. That is going to be a framed up version of your back office. It looks exactly the same, except for it's going to fit your mobile device perfectly. Ranks. This is going to allow you to view your unilevel as well as your matrix. So to make the to make the change within this, you are going to go to the 3 dots up in the right hand corner, and then you can select unilevel or matrix. So say that I wanted to look at my matrix and see where I was at. It would tell me right here with the bar if I've completed it, and then it'll also have the circle. Once it's full, it'll say 100% obviously, and then you can kind of see based on the different ranks where you are within and how close you are to hitting them. So you can kind of scroll through, and with your numbers, it'll fill up the bars to let you know if you are close to hitting them. Again, you can check for unilevel as well as matrix by just selecting. Alrighty, next let's go to calendar. Calendar is amazing at keeping up with all of the trainings, Zoom calls, everything that's going on. It allows you to see it on your calendar as well as visually seeing what's coming up and everything like that. So up at the top, you'll see the calendar. If you select on any of the days, it will take you to that date. So say for example, today was the 9th, I could hit the 9th and it would scroll down and so on and so forth. So right now you can see that there's Diamond Factory on these days, there's a Zoom overview. Say that on Sunday I wanted to do the flat belly lifestyle Zoom and be a part of that, I could do that, and it lets me know the times and everything right here, and it's super handy. Say that you are doing a team Zoom or anything like that, you can go ahead and add it in right here. It will only show up on your personal calendar. It won't go to everybody. And it's super nice because you can add an image, you can add the name, the description, duration in minutes, and all of that right here. Next up, let's talk about contacts. What's nice about contacts is up at the top right, there's those 3 bars that look like a triangle. If you select that, you can actually import contacts from your phone as well as your back office. So customers and downline come from your back office. What's super cool is you can mark them hot and cold, and kind of make sure that you are staying up to date with following up and all of that. What's super cool too, if you're out and you don't want to add them into your phone directly, you can always come here, add them in the contacts, add their name, number, all of that, and then you can again mark it hot and cold. And then we have news, and this is where you can find Akana news, sales, all of that right here. And then at the bottom, these are the dashboards. The first one is going to be the volumes, and you can select the current period, different months, all of that. Up at the top, it'll tell you how many customers you have, and so much fun information. Detailed genealogy, this will break it down by your different levels. So right here, if you had someone on your team, you would see all your level 1s. If you click into them, you'll see your level 2s, level 3s, etc. And you can always click up here and search for a specific person if need be. Do note that it does give them so much information about their team members. So it gives them a lot of like their address, email, phone number, so that if they want to send them a card or anything, they can do that. It's very similar to detailed genealogy with team dashboard. Team dashboard is just your level 1s. Customer order history, this is going to be customers that ordered within that month. Again, you can change the periods, so the different times, which is the months. So say that I wanted to look back in April, I could, and it would show it here. What's awesome is it has the customer's name and tracking number and all of that. And if they have a really long list and they don't want to scroll and scroll and scroll, they can always search up at the top. Personal orders, again, they'll just see their personal orders for that current month, or they can go back. So that is everything for the dashboards. Now this is the notifications. When notifications come through, once they show up on their phone, if they have notifications on, so make sure everybody has on their notifications for the app so that they can push to their phone. They will also get them here on the bell. So here you can see them, they can click into them, see them. It'll say what event, or if it's a notification or sale, etc. And that's right there. They can also go ahead and delete them by pressing and holding and then hitting the delete in the right hand corner. The gear is the configuration of the profile. So this allows you to see name, ID, all of that. And if in the future there's ever any other languages, they would be right here to select. This is also how you log out of the app. Just select log out and it takes you out into the home screen. So that is everything a part of the first version of the Akana app. There is so much more coming. There's going to be resources as well as training, push notifications, and all of that. We're super excited for you guys to have this app launched and everything.
Okay, well, that was Sarah's update. Thank you, Sarah, for that. And so basically, due to the fact that Apple is waiting to finalize our CBD approval, there's a lot of other deliverables that have been added to the app, but you can't see them until they give the approval. So we're going to have Christian, we're going to have CJ and Dr. Roz just share with you some of the exciting content that's been created that's going to really help you take your business to the next level. Before we bring CJ or Dr. Roz up, Christian, our COO, our Chief Operating Officer, this is someone who is so amazing when it comes to IT. This is his world. He was born into it because he has been developing websites and technology since the age of 13. Can you believe it? And so we're just super excited, Christian, you are here to help us with our new app and all the great training. I know you're going to help with all of our baby boomers who might need some help. Okay. You're going to help them break it down so that everyone can understand this. So Christian, if you can just share any updates you might want to give to the team today.
Absolutely. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
Okay, perfect. So just within the app, guys, this is, definitely something that's going to take your business to the next level. But as anything, the tool is only as good as the user. So we're going to have, training, FAQs, different things like that, that's really going to allow you to engage with the app and be able to know what it is that you can press, what it is that you shouldn't press, how things react, and ultimately you'll have a lot of comfort with it. Ultimately, Sarah did a high-level overview about just the different features, such as the ranks, the calendar, the contacts, and the news. Those are going to be your icons. And then she dived a little bit deeper into, of course, just the dashboard, the notifications, and the settings. When we think about any type of app, the app is basically meant for it to be tailored towards you as the user, because that is your app. Your app may not look like your sponsor's app. However, ultimately, you'll be able to select those particular things that you want to see notifications for. You can silence those. So we'll have, and of course, it's a little bit different with Android versus Apple. So we're going to kind of have like an English and a Spanish version, if you say, more so for purposes of the users with Apple iOS, and then the users that actually are using Android, because the notification settings and things like that on the platform of the phone is different. Some of the updates for the calendar, that's very, very powerful. Of course, we have different teams within our Akana distributor base. So the Boston team, or let's say the Massachusetts team, will be doing something different than the Illinois team. And so we will actually have those particular things that'll be tailored towards your geographic area. And then also, as she mentioned, you'll have that add calendar feature for something specific that might be happening, such as a Super Saturday that might be held by the area leader that's only specific to that place. Your app will have that information there, and it'll show up in your announcements. It'll show up in your particular app. And if you elect for that notification to be there, it'll be there as well. One other powerful thing that Sarah also mentioned is just to be able to plug in. There's no more excuses that you don't know the code for the Zoom call, or you don't have this information. I know sometimes we tend to have, these last minute announcements, but ultimately the app is going to tell you what that last minute announcement is. So you don't have to say, what did you say? Is it buy 3, get 1 free, or buy 2, get 1 free? All of that information is going to be made available to you, because when we post something, you will actually see it. So you'll see it on social media, more so from CJ's area expertise. And then you'll also see it right in your hands, in the palm of your hands on the app, in our news section. So just know that those sales and announcements for marketing and the latest updates regarding that will all be there. And then also Dr. Roz is doing an email and a text message blast. So you have 4 different ways to get the information, and it should all be the same information. So that's very powerful there. And I wanted to also just recap on the hot and cold feature. It's literally the same way as someone who is, you have your warm market and you have your cold market. Cold market is going to be someone that I don't really know them like that, but ultimately is somebody that I could get to know. So I'm going to tag them with the cold. And so basically, if you want all of your cold market people to be in a certain distribution list, you can reach out to them all at one time, versus the warm market or the hot market. If you tag them as hot, that's somebody that's going to be someone you talk to every day. So like for me, that'll be like my fellow C-suite, Melissa, Phyllis, CJ, that's going to be those type of people that I connect with on a daily, because they're monumental to the operation of the business. So that's just the difference of that. Sarah didn't really discuss that, but I wanted to give that clarity. And you are muted, so no one can talk. Because I want to make sure everyone can get the information, and we'll have a clear recording. But if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. We'll answer those periodically throughout the call, whether it's an actual direct message to you, or if it's something that we feel would be necessary for the group to learn from your question. So I'm going to pass it over. I believe Dr. Roz is next. You know what? I just noticed that I did not have my camera on this whole time. I'm sorry. But Dr. Roz, you're up. Oh, you know what? I might, no, Dr. Roz she should be
Come
able
on,
to
put it in
unmute.
the
There you
chat,
go.
everybody. Wow,
There you
wow,
go.
wow, wow, wow. I need to see all those wows in the chat. Put it in the chat. Wow, W-O-W, wow, 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 wow. I'm not saying anything till I see some wows, because I'm just blown away myself. Okay, that's all. I'm just saying. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Even if you don't understand it, just put wow. Okay. Listen, this is going to be so amazing. And just know this, I tell people this all the time. You don't know what you know how to do until you learn how to do what you don't know how to do. That's it. So we're all going to learn this. We're all going to learn it together. I mean, I've learned some things just sitting here watching what Sarah was sharing with us. But just imagine that now, guys, you're going to be able to see messages go out on your anniversary day telling you, happy anniversary, you made it 1 year. I mean, how motivating is that going to be? Just imagine that your personal customers, when a person becomes your personal customer, you're going to get a notification saying, hey, your customer base is growing. When your customer has 2 weeks and they haven't gotten their product yet, you're going to get a message saying, have you checked with your customer? They should have their product by now, to remind you to get in contact with them. I mean, just imagine the fact that even when you get a brand new ambassador, you're going to get a notification in your app telling you somebody just joined your business. And when weeks pass by, week 1, week 2, week 3, to keep you in contact with them, you'll get notifications about all of that. When a new brand ambassador, and even when you rank up and you get promoted to Pearl, you're going to get a notification that says, congratulations. When you get to Pearl, when you get to Jade, when you get to Sapphire, when you get to Ruby, when you hit Emerald, Diamond, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're going to get a notification saying something that encourages you, letting you know you did a fantastic job right there in the palm of your hand. When your sales increase, when you go from 500 to 1,000 to 2,500 to 5,000, when you hit those marks as a bronze dispensary and all these things that we hear on a Monday morning, you won't have to wait till Monday, because now you're going to get that notification right there in the palm of your hand. Even when your team has a team member that escalates to a different rank, you're going to get a notification saying you've got a team member that has now just ranked to a certain place. And then here's one. How would you like to know that you're close to ranking? Yes, you're going to get a notification that says you are close to Pearl or you're close to Sapphire. So you can do what? Get busy. So you won't have to wonder, yeah, you still going to need to go back there and check your CV for yourself. But now you're going to get a notification that lets you know you're closer than you know. And then when the end of the month is closing, you're going to get a monthly reminder saying, listen, 11:59 is coming. Please don't wait till the last minute. No, it doesn't say that. It just lets you, it just lets you know that the time is clicking. And as Christian just said, a notification that tells you in 30 minutes, Wake Up to Wakanda is getting ready to start. In 1 hour, Doris Mosley's going to do the hair call. So now we're without excuse. We're totally without excuse. Every kind of notification possible. Somebody, are y'all excited? Yes, yes. Okay, all right. I believe you are. I believe you are. Back to you.
Wow, Dr. Rice, I think you just lit it up. I'm excited and we know what's coming, but you done pumped us all up again. And that's incredible, guys. And what she's saying is what your future is, because this is being developed. Some of it's already done. It's just a matter of Apple giving us the green light. Google Store has already got it in there. And as soon as Apple does their thing, all of this goes live. So that's what's really exciting. You're just a day or so away from seeing all these features that Dr. Roz just highlighted. And so we're going to bring up CJ. She's got some updates, but I wanted to pause for a second because some of y'all don't get on social media. I wanted to make sure they also know we have a cruise we are giving away to the Bahamas. And there are a few people that have qualified. I know you might have already heard about, I know Sorigato, which is Jesus Soriano, and JC, along with Stuckey, but there's others who've also qualified. So we want to share real quick before we bring CJ up, while you guys are hitting up the chat just give you a second to see who else is on the list. Maybe you didn't get to social media today. I'm going to show 2 sheets. This is only for people that hit 125 or higher so far. Now you need 350 to get the cruise, right? There are some things that we did to make it easier, right? But there's one thing they did where it's 350 to get on the cruise. But here's those of you who have at least 170 or higher. And congratulations to Team Boston, Bernadine Kirkland and Frida McDuffie, because both of them have hit that qualifier. They will be with us in the Bahamas. And we want all of you with us in the Bahamas. And so take a note, guys, look and see where your name is. Maybe you look and take a screenshot of this and you see one of your teammates who's close. And then if you go to the Wakanda for Life group page, that's going to be converting soon. Right now, we're leaving it that way just to make sure all the old distributors can make sure they know what's happening. But if you go there and look under files, you can download the rules and know exactly what you need to do to qualify and the points you need to get, because you have until June 30th. So we want to take at least 50 of you guys with us. So come on, come on, come on. Here's one more page we're going to show. And again, some of you might have qualified in the sense that you're not on the trip yet, but you might have hit 100 points, or maybe you hit 50 points. So you have some points. We're going to only show, again, 125 or higher. So take a screenshot. Find your teammates on this list, get excited, because with this app, don't you think you can use that to work a strategy out to get yourself to the Bahamas, okay? Especially after what Dr. Raj just shared. I mean, man, I think we all should be in the Bahamas, Dr. Raj, right? Everybody needs to win the Bahamas, okay? And so with that being said, let me go ahead and bring up CJ. She is absolutely blowing our social media up. If you've been following her on Instagram, I mean, she's taken Akana Global to the next level. She's now starting to really put that attention to our Facebook and our Twitter. So you're going to see a lot of activity on a daily basis with all of our social media outlets. And so without any further ado, CJ, if you want to go ahead and take it away, dear, this is your time. You're muted, dear. You are muted. So we're missing your beautiful words, but you are muted. Did we need to unmute her, Christian? Does she got controls? Can we unmute her? It might be on safety lock.
See what happened. How about now? Let's try it.
Yep.
Here we go.
It worked. Yeah. Hey. Okay. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. Oh my goodness, Dr. Raz, all the stuff that's going on. Oh my goodness. Bahamas, y'all, the Bahamas. Like, let's get it popping, okay? So let's talk about some of the things that's already in the app. So once you guys are able to download it and see some of the things, you will be able to use a lot of these tools. And here we are. And one thing you will notice with the items that are in the app is that they are pretty simple, but they make an impact. And the way that they make an impact is in our logo, is in the bold lettering, and with our colors, okay? We want to be known for the rose gold because pink is so common, right? However, we are really in that rose gold. I mean, it's in our labels, it's on everything. And so we want to make sure we incorporate that. And so when you guys are creating your own content, I want to make sure that I'm also inspiring you all to do the same thing. Now, obviously, you guys can use this for your content, but as you're creating your own, understanding like where we are with the brand, so you can formulate your own things. And honestly, as you guys are hashtagging Akana, I will be able to see that and repost your content. So that is just nothing but free advertising. We love to free advertise, okay? Free money is free when we advertise and we repost. Always hashtag, share, and repost. Like it. Make sure you're liking so other people can like it as well. Okay. So other people can like it and it can show up in their algorithm. So what you're looking at right now, I'm going to try to move this little block that I have around because it's holding myself. There we go. What you guys are looking at are quotes. Is that a child? Sorry, I have like 3 kids and my twins are looking for food and my husband went to karate. So my apologies. I'm a real person like everyone else. So yeah. Anyway, so what you're looking at right now are quotes that are in the app currently, or have been or will be uploaded into the app. And they're very simple, but they're motivating, okay? We wanna make that impact and also motivate you as well. I believe some of these may pop up into some notifications. Let me move this around again. Let me pop into some of your notifications, but very white and very white, but very stand out, because also as you guys are branding yourself and putting your own things on here, I want you to be able to duplicate it. Yes, sir. Can you guys give me 2 seconds? Your taco is right there. Can you just pass me the white container? Pass the white container. Thank you. Just pass to me. All right, so as we scroll down, now we get into more graphics. Now, these are images that I have personally taken, and there should be some that are in the app as well that are here. I understand. Come on. Oh, we don't have any more of those other tacos, sweetheart. Sorry, guys. I'm like going through a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so can you guys see the grid over here? Someone unmute themselves, tell me they can see it. Dr. Ross, can you see this?
Yes.
Yes, okay, cool. So these are the images that I have taken of some of the products, and I will continue to take more images of the products that are on theme. So for instance, if you guys are giving some feedback and saying, hey, there's some Christmas stuff coming up, these are some cool ideas. Not to say that I won't use all of your ideas, but you know, it is great to incorporate our Iconians into the brand as well, you know? So these photos here are also in the app for you all to use to also create your own graphics. And so that is what, excuse me, as I scroll. Sebastian, get out of there. There's some more beef tacos, but you can have this. Whoa, what's that? Okay, I'll allow it right now. So this will translate into this type of graphic. And again, it's very simple. It's bold and it's attractive. And you can put your own logo on there. You can put your website on there as well. You just download it and you would upload it into a place like this called Canva, which is what I'm going to show you now. Excuse me, guys. I have like a whole bunch of other client stuff here too. So this is called canva.com. And Canva is so great. It allows you to do all types of cool things. Create your own Instagram post. So when you guys are on the app and you see the downloadables, you're going to immediately take it and post it right into the Instagram post square here. So say you're in a photo, all right? And you like the photo and you're like, you know what? I want to add my website to this photo. You can come right here and you want to put it on Instagram. You can click on Instagram. You can let's just say we'll go here and add this. This is, if you guys are on Facebook, you guys have seen this photo. Oh my God, my Mac is trying to die. You guys have seen this photo. Let me do it like this. Okay, did you guys see that? Let's just do that real quick. Let me delete it again. So all I did was come here and I dragged the picture to actually make it whole. Now, when you download the photos, they will already be sized perfectly for this. So all you have to do is literally drag and drop. All right. And then once you get to that portion, there's this text over here. You're going to hit text. And it's so great about Canva. It has all of these great fonts for you to use. However, and this is something that you might want to do, just keep it simple like that, which is really cute. All right, and you can add all of your info just as simple as that, okay, from the photos that you choose. I do apologize, my computer is trying to die, and I saw the thing. Hold on 1 second, guys, I get my computer forward. I always have a technical difficulties. I guess you guys can really know, like, this is how you know I'm real young, you know what I'm saying? I always can never have it together. Nah, I never have it together, y'all. All right, so that is how you will drop the images into Canva. And Canva is free for a time, but if you decide to really go pro and learn the app, as I've told you guys in many of the trainings before, in the certifications, the 2 that we've had, you need to learn the app. You need to learn the app. So if you guys don't know about Canva, please go onto the canva.com website and learn it. genuinely, because it will really truly help your business out. It helps me, even though I know a little bit about Photoshop. I'm so sorry I'm appearing to you guys. It's so good. I'm so sorry. Okay. I think we're good now. Okay, we're all good. Again, my apologies for that. It would be a lot easier for you guys to just go in here and insert into the format in the tablets that have already been created. All right, and it'll be a lot easier because I've already created most of the templates for the format that you need anyway. And so as you guys will see, there will be more Facebook formats, and we're gonna go with video as well. Hopefully we'll be able to put that in there. So there'll be some nice videos that you guys can see. And also always follow the Facebook and Instagram, because the videos that you all will see, those are made for you all to duplicate yourselves in your own content. And so I want to be inspired also by your content. So if you are growing a garden, please share that, tag Akana. You know why? Because that is the lifestyle. We want to showcase the lifestyle, not just products as well. So having something that is incorporated into your daily life is how you're actually going to sell more products. You know, people want to buy from someone if they're going to buy anything, because that's really what's happening right now. A lot of people are the trend is online sales. You know, everyone's on shopping online. I mean, all of our favorite stores are starting to close now with the brick and mortar. And so we want to make sure that we are relatable, but relatable in a way that we're not like, hey guys, buy this. Even though you can be like, hey guys, buy this, but you don't have 100,000 followers yet. And you know, like we got to get some celebrities behind us. And then you can be like, oh my God, hey guys, do this. Because remember my friend who had me on their really cool YouTube channel, because they, you know, that's how we do that. So you want to make sure you're slowly walking the process and learning everything about the app. So Canva is a really great tool. That is how I create some of your graphics that you guys will be seeing. Let me go back to what we have here. So just going back, these are more photos. So this is how I'm incorporating a lot of the photos. And these, you can do this again yourself. So if for a lot of you all who are having these events, having these aesthetically pleasing graphics will attract more people. So for instance, you wanted to run an ad that brings them to your profile or makes them, you know, has them sign up. Having something that's more general, especially if it's going to, you know, and if it's going for a reach outside of your audience, you want to go with something that's very simple and aesthetically pleasing and very cute. Now here, what we have here, and I'm going to expand this just a bit because we have a lot of them. What you all have in there as well are product showcases. So there's things that you can just easily go and put onto your Instagram right now. These are Instagram ready. So you can go straight into your Instagram and load these. All right. Now, if you wanted to add your personal touch to it, that is when you would go into Canva or, you know, what platform is familiar to you and add those text overlays as I showcased. But yeah, so there's a couple of more things that I will be doing for you guys, but this is that. I will show you guys currently what the Facebook looks like. Hopefully it's not my Facebook that pops up. Okay, it's your guys' Facebook that pops up now. All right, let's see where we at. Okay, so currently this is what's on our Facebook now. Please go share, comment, like, share, comment, and like. This is the content that I am pushing out, that we all will be pushing out, that I want you all to also push out, share, comment, and like, is simple but effective type of content. Why? Because we can easily share this and people will get the gist without you having to say a word, you know? And that is basically what is happening on our social media. I see that there are plenty of things in the chat, so I'm going to look at a couple of things. And if you guys have questions, please let me know. But hopefully, Melissa, that was sufficient. As we go through this, I will have more for you guys. But yes, that was the end of it. Yay.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, CJ. That was awesome. And I think it's great too, guys, because we're trying to empower you. Yes, you can take the material from your app and just put it right on your social media. But for those who really want to brand yourself, I know some of you have done a brilliant job really branding yourself. You have your own logo, you have your own design and things of that nature. So you can actually take some of our material and put your own logo on it, which is kind of cool because we're really wanting you to also be a brand within our brand, okay? And so we'll make our logo available also back there. I see that's a question too. So that will be a tool in your app that you can grab as a tool in the resources. And so there's a lot of great things coming, and this team will continue to upload things as we get information from you as far as what you would like to see back there. So with that being said, hey, Christian, I think we've done a lot today. There may be some questions we need to address, but I would love you to come up and just say some closing thoughts and maybe anything you might see in the chat. This would be a great time to address it so we can conclude the call.
Absolutely. So what I will say is that this is definitely next level. I think that everyone on this call can agree. Any technical difficulties, I've been getting a couple of text messages. Please exercise the normal channels of reaching out to me via email. There's 3,000 of you, one of me. So, and with this app, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of questions. So let's kind of, what we're going to do is I'm going to redirect a lot of the questions over to our FAQ, which is going to be coming out. But we're going to strategically hold the information until both sides of the app is online. And that's going to be our iOS version for our for our Apple users, as well as our Android users. So, because it doesn't make sense to address, concerns where everyone can't actually benefit from at the same time. So we'll be coming out with FAQs that'll have some screenshots and different things like that. In addition to that, of course, just the general function of using your phone. Unfortunately, that's not something that Akana will be troubleshooting, but it's something that we can definitely connect with area leaders and, see who all the Android people are in the room and see who all the iOS people are in the room and then kind of connect that way. But ultimately, this is going to be next level. All of you all will get sufficient training. There's going to be training videos, how-to videos, similar to YouTube. If you didn't see it the first time, you didn't capture it, let's replay it, okay? Because it's simply the same thing. Everyone has the same app, the same download. So we're not going to, have multiple conversations that are going to be different. That's the whole purpose of having this app, so we can streamline information and we don't have to reinvent the wheel with redundant information. So it's a strategy. We're going to be next level. This is awesome. I'm excited to be a part of this. And I do encourage you all to take a look at your emails. That's where you'll get that information regarding the FAQs, the how-tos. I'm scanning the chat to see if there's anything else that might need to be addressed.
Hey, Christian, I have an announcement to make, so make sure I can make this announcement while we have so many people on the line. And
They
this
can
is
hear you.
about I said I want to make an announcement while we have so many people on the line. The app is absolutely fabulous. We're ready to run. And so in Chicago, there will be a Saturday morning meeting at 10 a.m. We're going to be scanning from 10 to 11 and then having a presentation. So guys, with the app and all our tools that we have to work with, it's time to go to work. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Perfect. That's this Saturday, right?
Yes, yes, sir. This Saturday.
Okay. Perfect. I'm just scanning through the chat.
There are some questions about uploading their logos, and we can help them with that too. So I think Deborah had questions about, and that was going to be something you do on Canva side. So I think Dr. Roz, they're also going to look for you to do a great detailed training like you always do. You break it down and show them how to do it in a way that nobody else can do, okay? So just
the name, right. I was going to say the name. One question I did see a lot is the name. The name is Akana Lifestyle App. So Akana's pretty unique, so you should be able to get it if you just type in Akana. And this is only for Android users at this time. I'm not sure with, I know that Apple definitely, you won't see it. So if you have an Android, so that's like a Samsung or something like that, then you would be able to see it in your Play Store. And your login credentials would be your same back office details. I think that is it. Yeah, that's the only question I saw. Yeah, the how-to videos and things of that sort, that's going to come out. That's going to be a feature of the app. So in order to learn how to use the app, you got to get into the app. So we'll probably have that in the FAQ, just step-by-step instructions on how to access the app, because once you get in, it's basically going to have all those how-to videos and things like that. And then, like I said, if you don't see it the first time, just replay it again. We're all going to get through this together. And I believe that is it. So how do Apple users get the app? All right, so Apple users, once again, with Apple users, there's a delay. We're still waiting on that license to get approved, which actually should be happening within the next 24 hours. So if you're an Apple user, you're not going to get any results regarding the app. It's only for Google Play Store. So Apple users, you will not see the app until the next 24 to 48 hours, which is why we're withholding the FAQ section, because we don't want to drive traffic to a place that is non-existent, okay? So looks like some people said they don't see it on their Google Play Store. That might be a user error because I see it, and it's available all throughout the Google Play Store. So there'll be instructions on that as well. So just be patient, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone doesn't have it all right today, but this is just the launch of it. It will be in the Play Store. It's just not in the Apple Store yet. All right, Melissa, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Okay, Christian. Well, hey, listen, guys, we'll have another call soon, so just stay tuned. We'll send the recording out. Just be patient for a day or so. This is exciting. Let's just absorb the excitement and know that the best is yet to come. So great job to the team. Thank you all for all your time and effort put into this. And guys, guess what? This is the hardest working team. They are doing some big things, and just know the best is yet to come. So give it up for this awesome team. Thank you, guys. Thank you, team. You guys rock. CJ, Dr. Roz, Christian. I know Errol also, he's not on here, but he's been very instrumental. Thank you, Phyllis, too. I mean, our training group, they're going to be providing a lot of training resources. So thank you for that, Phyllis. I know you guys are going to really work to get some great tools that the team is going to need. So just everybody who's ever having any role in this, we appreciate all that you do, and just know the best is yet to come. So goodbye for now, guys.